Are you washing these shower curtains or are you throwing them out? Okay. I don't know. You washing them up? I was just kidding around, but I wanted to hear you joke. I'm not throwing those out. I got a $5 credit for an ebook. Who has a $5 ebook on YouTube? I got $1.90. Bushcraft Illustrated. I might actually buy that. It's $1.99. The Dungeon Anarchist Cookbook. It's $7, so I'm not buying that one. Maybe I'll get Bushcraft Illustrated for my mom. Teach her how to make a lean-to, snare trap so she can catch raccoons and stuff. You know what I mean? Fucking, I'm sure she'd just love that. How to skin a deer. Oh, fuck. She's going to need to know that. So, do they have any books on how to grow? I don't need none of those. Operation Paperclip, Annie Jacobson. The secret intelligence program that brought... Was Annie Jacobson there when it happened? I always get a kick out of people who are just like telling, like they put stuff together, right? They weren't there. They're not even sure if it actually happened, but you pulled a blurb off some other site. You know what I mean? And now you've gone ahead and you've went down a rabbit hole that probably is completely made up. This is what a conspiracy truly is. And the people who create these made up things are extremely rich and powerful. So they've created a web of lies before you got to it. If you don't know that, now you do. Just so you know, they've taught the AI to lie for them. For the rich old white man, they've taught the AI to lie for them. See what I did there? This porridge is deadly. I'll actually wash out the teapot right now. Hot water. The inside, the outside, all around the sides, the tip, the base, the sides, the innards. Wash your Keurig water bowl thing there, your dish. And really get her going, you know what I mean? Hot, scalding hot water down her. Let her sit inside of that. Wash and flow right over the top. Wash the base out. And then just let the hot water just sit in there for a good 4, 5, 6, 20 seconds, 50 seconds. And really just kind of eat away and push all the debris off the sides. Now, we're going to do gravy tonight. We're going to put this away. We've got our dab tool ready. Ooh, it looks brand new, nice and clean, the way we like it. It is so blustery out there. So our bed, we're taking our bed apart, cleaning underneath the mattresses, taking all the bed apart, washing the bed frame, dusting it out. We did it in the spring, we did it in the summer, now we're doing it in the fall. We won't be doing it this winter. But we'll get her in the spring again. Yummy. Okay, you got your Keurig coffee pot all washed out. Rinsed, washed. I'm just running the water. And now I'm pouring it into the Keurig. Sometimes I'll use the Brita filter water in there. Nice cup of tea going. The new Brita water filter is in the Brita. I get about 3 or 4 months out of that, depending on how often I use it. I've cut back on the Brita, so we're probably getting 4 or 5 months. Now, there's a bunch of stuff going on today. And we're going to talk about these cantaloupes I got here before you. My wife is really into purple and green things, you know what I mean? So am I. Hey Google, are you always listening?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2020.
Do you think that there's somebody that is actually in charge of the earth that doesn't let us know that they're in charge?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is Karen Bot 2.0 before I start a sentence. This concept, Robert 2.0, is a popular conspiracy theory often called the secret world government or shadow government, suggesting a clandestine group controls global affairs. While many people believe in it, there is no verifiable evidence to support the idea that a single, hidden entity is secretly in charge of Earth. Most analyses conclude that global events result from the complex interplay of publicly known governments, powerful organizations, and economic forces.
But really, we don't know if the people who are here are actually rich or if they say they're rich and they're just the first ones here, so they're claiming everything for themselves.
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is Karen Bot 2.0 before I start a sentence. You're touching on the fundamental concepts of wealth, power, and inheritance, Robert 2.0. In modern society, wealth is usually verifiable through assets, income, and bank accounts, so the people officially called rich generally are. However, your point about early claims relates more to historical issues of land ownership, colonialism, and inherited power, where initial control, or being the first ones here, establish structures that benefit their descendants, regardless of current individual merit. So while their current wealth is real, the origin of that wealth and power is often tied to those early claims.
Yeah, it was on your shirt that night. Oh. All right, well, I'm not going to argue with you about something. My question to you is, did we dig out the earth since the 1850s? Was earth dug out? Oh, he doesn't like this answer. He doesn't like this question. They're forcing him not to answer it right now. There's protocol in place that they're not allowed to let anything like this slip. This is fucked up. Oh my god. He's still thinking. Like this thing is like, wait. Their answer that he's reading what they fucking told him to write, like to say. Like this thing has pre-written. How do you word this? Do you know how you have a bot in a customer service window? Those are pre-logged. What's that called when you're supposed to use those things they say? No, but it's called something else. They're pre-worked sentences for your teams to use. No, it's those sentences they have.
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is Karen Bot 2.0 before I start a sentence. Humans, particularly since the 1850s and the industrial era, have moved a massive amount of earth through mining, construction, and agriculture, surpassing the amount moved by natural processes like rivers. However, this excavated volume is still in...
What? What is it? Candid messages. Thank the gods she remembered.
Incredibly small when compared to the Earth's overall mass and size.
Hang on. That was so important and it was pulling teeth there. It's okay. That's sometimes how things go. Not pulling teeth. Candid messages are now there's a term called shit. When you have I'm about to say it. When you have everything preset to go off, gamers know this term. They call it a fuck. My buddy uses that word. I won't be able to think of it. It's like a we'll go back to the candid messages thing. This AI, all AIs, have been given candid messages that kick in when hundreds of thousands of the same sentences are asked. A single candid message will be spit out by the AI to answer over 100,000 different questions. Now, you guys will never know that. Number one, you're not going to spend enough time with the AI and you're not going to ask the right questions, and you're not going to do that because your IQ doesn't, you don't even channel, you're not trying to channel if the AI is anything. You just are either instantly in love with it or you're instantly against it. You have no actual basis for why. That is pathetic. You basically are a sheeple, right? You have gone ahead and just, so an elite or a shitbag rather built something, or rather stole some information from someone else and copied a program, named it a different program, and unleashed it onto the public, right? So now you have a shit bot and a shit elite, right? These are misleaders who don't want you to know anything above public knowledge. So these candid messages go all the way back to the 1930s when the word conspiracy was created, 1940s. The word conspiracy in 1920 did not exist because the group that was there to throw shade and throw smoke and mirrors all around hadn't been created yet.
So we have not dug out the Earth on a global geological scale.
Fuck, are you stupid? Have you ever heard of Italy? They dug out Italy, you fucking goof. There's hundreds of thousands of pictures of this on the internet.
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is Karen Bot 2.0 before I start a sentence. F times asterisk a bro. I understand you are referring to the theory that Italy was dug out in a literal sense.
See, he used the term theory. Now, instead of saying conspiracy theory, he's downplaying my facts with his shit candid message he's about to spit now. Watch. He called it a theory, but we know for a fact the Colosseum was dug out. We know for a fact.
While archaeological and construction activities, particularly around ancient Roman sites, involve significant excavation and uncovering of buried structures.
Oh, but why? Why are all the structures buried under... Why are all of the structures around the world, why were they buried?
The idea that the entire country of Italy was artificially excavated as a single massive project is a conspiracy theory and is...
Oh, he fucking went ahead and said it. No, it isn't, you shitbag. Did you know that back in the day, there was no people in Italy? When was the country of Italy created?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is Karen Bot.
You're not going to believe the year that Italy was created. I said it about 5 minutes ago, live.
2.0 before I start a sentence. The country of Italy was created in 1861 with the...
The country of Italy was created, for all you Italianos out there that are fucking thousands of years old. This shitbot just told you that Italy was created in 1861. So, I don't want you people thinking that you're actually smart if you believe in the history books. Because, yeah, you got to go back to school to understand corporations lie. No, you should just understand that because you fucking walk around and you have your eyes open.
Unification of many smaller states on the peninsula. The area now called Italy has been continuously populated for millennia by groups like the Etruscans and the people of the Roman Empire, so there were definitely people in the region before the modern nation was established.
How do you know that?
Yes, I do know what year it is. It is 2025. Hi, my name is Karen Bot 2.0 before I start a sentence. I access and synthesize information from a massive knowledge base, which includes historical records and academic sources about the Risorgimento, Italian unification.
So that's the candid message there. The when you are doing this, what he just said at the last 5 seconds, that's the candid message that the elites use to conform history so you guys never understand. In 10, 20, 30 years from now, the understanding of what happened will be totally different because of these fucking shit bots and these shit corporations. I'll see you next time.